If you understand the basics of sharing a doc, you're now ready to learn how to share a doc with an entire class of students. So let's suppose that I have my whole class here. I don't, it's only 4, but for the purposes of this demonstration, we're just going to limit it to 4, but assume it's the whole class. And again, by giving the entire class editing privileges to one doc, you're setting yourself up for a headache because students just can't resist the urge to edit if all their classmates can be watching. So to counteract that problem, I'm going to give them viewing privileges only and when I share it with them. Okay, so they have viewing privileges only. Now, what do students do when they log in and see that document? Well, I'll show you. I'm going to log out, and I'm going to sign back in as one of the students I assigned it to. So here I have the science experiment shared by Mr. Flint. And I'm going to click on that experiment. And notice that it's view only. So try as I may to type here, I can't because that was the privilege that was assigned to me. So now, what am I going to do if I want to edit this document? Well, what each student does individually is they're going to make a copy of it, and then they're going to share it back with the teacher. So to make a copy, I'm going to select File, make a copy, and now it's a copy of Science Experiment. So now this copy of the science experiment, notice now I can now edit it. So if I want to record my data, let's just say whatever it is I'm doing, then I'm going to share this with my teacher. Now, why should I share with my teacher? Well, it's part of the acceptable use policy. Students should never be working on a doc or any of the apps without sharing it with their teacher. That way, it's like a supervision. That way you know that the student isn't going to be doing anything inappropriate as long as they've shared it with you. So the student is now going to share it with their teacher. In that case, me. So, again, here, this student is the owner of the document because they've made a copy of it, and they're shared it with their teacher. And that way I can continue working on the project as the student, and then as a teacher, I can go back and then I can view the progress that we're making. This is like the equivalent of passing out worksheets. You have one copy that you're going to share with the whole class, then they make a copy and share it with you, and then you collect all their individual files, or papers, so to speak, but it's all on your drive and you don't have to worry about losing papers or grading them. They're all right there on your laptop.